Life's a bitch, but I got my dogs. I mean, my mama and my granny, they support it all. We faced the hood with no straps. It was peace and claps. It was work and trap. It was forward and back. But I never met a soldier like my mama is. Cause she a fucking
From performing for thousands of people in the release of her new EP, I have the greatest honor of introducing the beautiful Nat'Lee and Scars.
Yo, yo. Oh my God, that was so rude. Hi, how are you?
How are you, Nat'Lee? And Scars.
Scars, pleasure.
Pleasure, pleasure. How was the trip, guys? Tell us.
It was cool.
Yeah?
It was cool. I drove the whole way.
Wow.
I fell asleep for half of the trip. After eating, like, tell the story. Wait, we don't, never mind.
Yeah.
Hi, how are you?
No, it's fine. Tell me the story. Let's hear it.
No, it's
It's
always
not important.
happens. Like, I don't get to tell stories.
He
so-
probably left the donut on his chest, got sunburned, left a big hole right there. Is that what it was?
I'm surprised I didn't come with my leash on, but like.
Okay, okay.
Oh my God.
Anyway, I do have a question for you, quick question.
Yes.
You perform a lot weekly in Club Havana, and tell us about that performance. What is it like? What is that feeling?
Well, we're totally about like vibes.
Okay.
The place has a dope vibe. We played once, and they were like, "Yo, we want to like contract you to do every Thursday," and you know, Miami's somewhere I want to make it out of. Like that's like
Right.
my hood. It's
Okay.
actually in Little Havana, which is where I've grown up, and you know, it's totally like helping the movement grow
Absolutely.
in Little Havana. So we're totally being a part of that.
Absolutely. And what's it like being on stage and seeing those people, kind of maybe calling your name and that feeling?
Well, it's rewarding.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it's totally rewarding. You know, I do it for the people, so
Absolutely. And that's
that's what it's
who
about.
else are we doing it for, right? You know,
Exactly.
we're spreading our message, and you have a message to tell someone. You have a story to tell someone, and that's what you want to tell someone. You want to be able to communicate with someone your ideas, your thoughts, and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So when you began writing your music, what were your intentions for your fans? Who did you want to reach with this?
To be honest with you, I was reaching myself,
Reaching for yourself.
reaching for the truest expression of myself, and I knew that if I was honest with myself, it was gonna resonate with other people.
Absolutely, and it does. It clearly does. You know, you get up on stage and you do your thing, and then you feel one with the stage, and then everybody's vibing to what you're doing, and you're creating what you said earlier, that vibe. You know, you're responsible for that vibe, so that's got to be the greatest feeling ever. You're from Little Havana,
Yes.
from Miami. So what do you do in Little Havana? What kind of community service do you do? Do you give back in Little Havana? Is this,
Of course, I take pride in Little Havana. Like
Yeah?
that's my hood. You know, I work in Little Havana as well. I work for a nonprofit organization.
nice.
And I'm a guardian ad litem, which is the voice of a child that's been removed from their homes due to abuse or neglect.
So hard.
So I dedicate when I'm not doing music to, you know, influencing these kids to make like these crucial decisions in life.
Absolutely.
And my music definitely, you know, helps me show these kids that I give them like a sense of hope, because I come from like kind of the same upbringing as some of them.
Yeah.
So I'm totally an example of like
Light.
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 Absolutely.
You're that
Absolutely.
light for people. You're giving hope for people, and that's truly inspiring. And then when you met Scars, you were telling Raiko, Scars, whatever you want to call them today, huh? When you guys met, was it that immediate connection? Did you guys know that even if your first project may not have went well, or your second, or your third, or your fourth, but did you guys know that somewhere down the road that you guys were going to link up again and you guys were going to make great music?
The floor is yours.
Yeah, I was definitely very interested. You know, it wasn't like an experience like there was light glowing behind her, but there kind of was, and I was blown away by her performance. You know, and above all, in my heart, I felt like I could be an asset to her.
Absolutely.
You know, like I wanted to see how I could make myself a part of whatever she was doing. You know, so, but I was still too shy to go up to her and talk to her.
And that's understandable. You have a performing artist, Nat'Lee, beautiful.
Nat'Lee, Nat'Lee.
Beautiful.
And then you have me, like I just got out of work and I was like in like a black shirt.
got your
and,
Timbs
like,
on, you go.
I smelled like grease. I was like, yo, how am I gonna approach this girl? And so I'm like, Will Smith, like, I got a story for you, you know?